killed my Volvo. It was to the left of Livermore in the dark of night. This deer jumps out of the bushes into my headlights. Bam, onto my car. That's why they call her Bambi. Why? Why did she do it? I'm trying to think. I can only imagine that she missed the safety committee meeting. Instead, she went to the stag party. That's where she met Buck. And Buck and Bambi decided to play chicken. Now, you know what chickens do. They cross the road. I don't know why, but they cross, that's what they do. So the two of them, they're racing. Oh, excuse me. I'm very bad. The deer, the Buck and the Bambi are racing through the forest, and I believe it was consensual. Racing through the forest, and they get to the road, and the Buck stops here. Now my Volvo's in hospice. And the insurance company's gonna pull the plug. Oh my. I want you to know the word Volvo is Swedish for expensive repairs. So the cost of fixing this car is up here, and the Blue Book value is less than the value of the Blue Book. It's down there. All right, you like that, Joe? Okay. Well, I took care of that car. I loved it. Well, there was the time that I broke the dipstick. I didn't know you could break a dipstick, but you can. And the business end of it is still down in the hole. So I wanted a new one, and I had to send a dipstick pic to the dealer. So anyway, then there was the time that I was rear-ended by the eastern edge of a bed and breakfast sign in Durango. Who put the sign there? I don't know. Anyway, what was I talking about? My sweetie, of course. I'm going back to that. My sweetie, I married a Marine. I married him for his body. I found out later he could read. But the Marine Corps sent him off to war. And they're gone a long time. Celibacy is not what I had in mind. How long does it take to stop communism? Well, he comes back a very light sleeper. So I'm very safe. I feel so protected because I sleep next to a trained killer who wakes up easily. So one night I'm sound asleep when suddenly he leaps out of bed. He pulls on his pants. He runs out, chases somebody over the back fence, and he comes back in and he said, "We had a peeping Tom." Oh. He wasn't looking at you. Why not? Now, a lot of stuff has happened between then and now. And today, we are the proud parents of some old people. Who knew they'd live? So they've gone, and we're going to take some trips, some lovely trips. We're going to visit the cardiologist, the ophthalmologist, and for our bones, we'll visit the paleontologist. Kaiser is our travel agent. Where else can you get, I don't know, a room for an hour with a little bed with stirrups? Now, my sweetie fell on his head, unfortunately, and since that time, our home has been a revolving door of caregivers from all over the world. My sweetie will tell you he doesn't need a caregiver, but I do. They're all men. He will tell you he is being held under house arrest while I am enjoying my empire of erotic, exotic staff. Now, my sweetie did object to the 90-minute sponge bath, but I like to be clean. So I have advice for you fellas. Be nice to her, because someday she's going to be in charge.
We're going for Pat.